Hi, we are Sara and Matt Vincent with our modern Manor. We purchased this home on April 3rd, so just a little bit ago, current time, depending on when you're seeing this. But we are going to take you on a tour of our backyard, kind of an outdoor living space that we have. We want to thank Circa Homes for having us on your page. And Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at?
This house is what we call a French country manor. It's a beautiful home, and we were just struck by the beauty of the house. We can't take a tour of the home inside right now because we're working on a lot of the rooms. That's why we decided to go on a tour of the backyard, which is, I think, very old world Hollywood, or almost European. It kind of feels like you're in Europe, except for the guys trimming trees out there. And so we're going to take you a tour of the backyard. Let's start out by showing you the pool here. And Sara mentioned we're from Topeka, Kansas. This is supposedly, what we've been told, the first in-ground private pool in the city. It measures 60 by 30, and we have yet to uncover it, even prior to sale. Kind of rolling the dice, hoping that when we uncover it, everything is in good condition, and we'll be able to swim this summer. But who knows? We'll find out.
Yeah, we're looking forward to finding out here in a couple weeks when we can finally open it up. You'll see as we're walking past the pool, it's outlined in, we were told, Tennessee flagstone pavers. We're working on getting those reset and stabilized a bit. And then the border, we were told, if you look at it very closely, it looks like it's covered in weeds, but it's actually clover that was planted on purpose so that this giant elm tree on the patio, it would kill all the grass, and so that's one thing that would actually grow.
This tree is amazing, and we are looking forward to the shade that it brings this summer. If you'll look up here on the roof is very intriguing to me for a couple reasons. Number one, the whole house is slate. The roof is slate, and it's not often that we run into houses that have slate roofs anymore. But again, something interesting that I saw the first day that we came over here was that the reveal on the slate go from large to small the further up the roof you go. And I believe that's a design element meant to make the house look taller than it really is. So we're gonna head down here to the pool house, and we're in the process of getting all of these trees trimmed and cleaned up a little bit. The house has been vacant for several months, and so there's a few things that needed some TLC, and a lot of things that need some TLC on this house. On our page, we're tracking that journey, and you're welcome to follow along if you'd like, and check out the inside on that page as well.
So as you see us walk through the backyard, you can tell it has a very secret garden-y sort of feel. And so we're gonna go up this next staircase, and we'll give you a sneak peek of the pool house, which people have been asking about, and also take a look at the rose garden, or what used to be rose garden and is now full of peonies that are getting ready to bloom in the next few weeks.
A lot of folks have asked about this pool house, and there really aren't any services out here. We were told that back in the day when the public, friends and family and other neighbors maybe would come and use the pool, this was simply a changing room. People may not have been allowed in the house, and so there was a men's and a women's side. And we can look in here real quick. A lot of people have asked us to look inside. It's very basic, and maybe we'll do some stuff with it, but this is where the swimsuits were hung. And again, one side was men's and one was women's. Mostly it serves as an incredible backdrop for the pool from the house right now. So
yeah, it would make a great backdrop for weddings or other parties and other things that we're looking forward to hosting here eventually.
Yeah, we have 5 daughters, and so our hope is that at least a couple will choose this as a wedding venue. Sara's going to lead you down a path, one side or the other.
Yeah. So we'll walk this way. It's fairly symmetrical, but this side, you can see the roses are starting to come out and bloom, and these are the peonies that I'm told are gorgeous. So I'm very excited to see these open up here in a few weeks. These little grassy areas that are overgrown, I was told were just for grass. They didn't use them for planting anything. They were just green spaces. So our dog has been enjoying them and making use of them.
We're hoping to turn at least one of these into a bocce ball court,
yeah,
for fun.
So now we're gonna go down this little path over here, and this is the little walking path that makes me feel like I'm in, you know, like a Emily Dickinson novel or some other British genre of romantic novel. But just a little gravel path. We got shrubs on both sides and the brick wall. We were told before we moved in that there was a family of foxes living in here somewhere. We've seen them a couple times, but I have a feeling again that the dog has evicted them from the yard. So they've probably been rehomed somewhere else.
There are a lot of interesting elements on this house that are repeated. There's a 4-leaf clover, at least that's what we think it is. That's shown in the ironwork on the gate and the side lights there. It's repeated again up on the balcony, in the railing, and elsewhere throughout the house. One of the things that we love are these Gothic arches on the home. Those are repeated in the house as well, down in the basement around the bar. And we have photos of those being built back in 1939 or before. I think the house was completed in 1939. So, anything else you want to share, sweetie?
I can't think of much else. I just know that we're super excited to get the pool opened up and start having events back here, and just welcome friends and neighbors in the community to celebrate here with us.
Thank you, Circa Homes, and if anyone is ever in Topeka, Kansas, feel free to stop by.